Hi, my name is Matthew Ikania, your host on the Health, Economic, and Political Show. Today, I am reacting to a news or report that the French President Emmanuel Macron has commissioned a report, an investigative report, which we allow for the restitution, like we should allow for restitution, for repatriation, for return of African art and artifacts. It's a good development. It's a good like um, I would say a way out of um, the kind of evil that have been perpetrated against Africans and Black people all over the world. So I commend this move by the French president. Yes, um, earlier in his campaign, before he became, I think before he came into power, and after he came into power, he said he's gonna return, um, do all within his power to return African art and artifacts that it belongs to Africans. It doesn't belong to European museum, and he's going to persuade his colleagues all over Europe to think or think in the same light or follow in the same line. So, and he has started keeping to his words. Then the research. Then he commissioned he like he employed some experts in this area. I don't want to be mentioning names now. He mentioned some experts in this area to go into the research, and he did the research, and they brought a report for him, and he went through the report and he commissioned it that they should start repatriating. But like all good things, there will always be like an antagonist. Like people who are really like protesting against this. People don't like this kind of um, development, especially um, Europeans that have benefited from this a lot. They don't like it at all. They started coming up with different excuse. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, those that don't understand what this video is all about or what this story is all about, it's about artifacts that was stolen or that was pillaged from Africa and from other um, communities that are not European community, like from Americans, like from the Americas and from China, from other parts of the world. The artifacts that were taken, but basically the ones taken from Africa is small, like it's small in European museum. And I will give an example like before um, the colonialism, the Europeans went into Africa, they did a lot of destruction, they did a lot of pillaging, and as they were doing this, they came across artifacts, things that they saw that were really strange, that were like unimaginable, that they couldn't believe that Africans built, and they saw these things, they were amazing, and they decided to like take them by force and destroy, pillage, and take them. away, and they were basically like how would I call it, loot of war. Like, when they go out for war, anything they when they destroy the people, when they like overcome the people or defeat the people, they take their properties, they loot their belongings, their valuables, they loot them, and they take it away to their own places. They either sell them or keep them as souvenirs. So they've been doing this, and there's a famous one, the Benin punitive expedition, and you know, there was a reprisal attack, because a reprisal attack at during 1897. They destroyed the Benin Kingdom, and they cut away with a lot of loot. They pillaged the place. They took a lot of artworks, a lot of designs in Oba Palace and the Chief's Palace. They took away a lot of um, um, artifacts, a lot of these valuable artifacts. They may not be like so special to the Africans, to the Benin people, but they had them in their house. So we probably say they were like they were valuables. So they took away all these artworks, all these artifacts. They took them away to Britain and all that. And they were selling them. Some top military guys, military officials were selling them, and selling them to different museums in Germany, to different museums in Europe. They sold some to Germany, France, and all different parts. So that's another example. The punitive expedition in 1897, which is a reprisal attack. Cause what happened was that there was a Benin massacre. The Benin warriors attacked some British troops and some African guards that were coming to Benin, and they were not welcome. So somewhere there was some miscommunication, and the Benin warriors miscommunication. The Oba told them not to attack them, but there was a miscommunication somewhere, and the warriors attacked. Think they got an information that the British were coming to attack them, so they now like at counter attack. But this now led to a lot of death of the British officials. So they now carried out a punitive expedition, a reprisal attack for what happened to their colleagues. But after this attack, instead of them to go away, they now carted away and looted and pillaged the place. Their own attack was so gruesome, was so destructive. They burned down the Benin kingdom, and they were trying to like kill the king, but they end up they end up catching the king alive. So that's how a lot of Benin arts ended up in the British hands as loot. And when they got to England, they were selling to different people who had the money to buy them, and that's why how many of the artwork ended in different museum ended in different museum in Europe. That's why the artwork got there. So my own position is this: they did this, and they also during colonialism they were looting and pillaging different parts of Africa, different countries in Africa. They're taking all these special items, all these special art, special artifacts, and all of them, majority of them are in Europe, are in different parts of Europe. So the issue now is that all these have happened and gone past, but people are like waking up. There's an awakening that okay, you've got all these things. It's time to return it, and this French president has not been quiet about it. And I understand from the angle he's coming from. If this is not, if you are saying you are better than these people, if you're saying you are smarter than these people, if you're saying these people are insignificant, if you want to categorize them as low people, why are you taking their artwork? Why are you destroying all the things they have built all these years? If you remember, if you a good historian, or you can follow the history very well, you find that Napoleon went to destroy the Sphinx. He got to Egypt and he saw the pyramid and the Sphinx. He now said to himself, that the nose of the Sphinx looks like that of a black man. He lined up his cannon and he destroyed the nose of the Sphinx. And that nose has been destroyed. It has not been like there was no way, or nobody has gone there to repair the nose of the Sphinx. Just cause he, like, how can this be a black man? Those people that we see to be nothing, to be nobodies. So that's what Macron is coming from. If we are saying that these people are not of our level, why are we taking the things that they made? Why are we profiting from what their culture, all this kind of thing? It is high time for us to return these things to them, because it's not right in the eyes of the world. And I get it, and I know it's a good mission, and I commend him for that, and it's very good. But a point I want to highlight here is that some school of thought is saying that, oh, why are they returning them to Africa? Africa wouldn't be able to manage or keep these artworks intact. We don't be able to, like, properly manage them, properly take care of them, properly maintain them. Another school of thought is saying they have to be returned. So I would like to know the opinion of those watching this video, or those that will stumble across this video. What's your opinion? Should the artworks be returned? Should the artifacts be returned to Africa, or returned to where they were taken from, or where they were pillaged from, or should they remain in the museums in Europe? Please comment, drop your comments and let me know, and let us know, and let us rub our minds together. Because for me, for me, my own opinion is that those artifacts shouldn't be in museums anyway. They belong to people. They belong to palaces. They belong to people. Some people use them as religious items. So they were not meant to be in the museum at the first place. So they should be returned. You can't say somebody owns something and you know how to keep it. I believe they should be returned to the people that owns them, and let them do what they want to do with them. That's up to them. That's what I believe. But for those, some people think that they shouldn't be returned, they should be kept. It's a world heritage something, and all these many things they're talking about. So let's hear your opinion let's hear your opinion on this issue. On this issue, what do you think? Should they be kept in Europe, or should they be returned to the rightful owners? I would like to hear your opinion, please. Thanks for listening and watching this video. Like I always say, if you stumble across this video and if you're watching, please hit the subscribe button, click like, share, do something to this video. It encourages me to do more. Thanks for watching.